What's up guys, my name is Joseph Rakic, and today in this video I'm going to go over the DM outreach strategy and how and what you can do to book in more calls for your high ticket offer. Whether you're selling a product or a service, if it is something over, I would say 3,000 USD, I believe that you have to book them into a call in order to close them on that call. The majority of that work is done on the front end. Value on social media, building trust and building credibility, and then driving those leads onto calls from a DM setting. Now, I read a quick short list here on what is the most important things to do to book in high quality leads for your sales team or yourself if you are doing the sales call. First things first is you want to make sure that you are creating good content that provides value and content that makes you an authority in your space and in your niche. If you are an authority in your space and in your niche and you have credibility, it's going to be so much easier to book people in for calls and actually convert them as a high ticket client. If you don't give value on the front end and you don't build their trust and you don't put yourself as an authority, it's going to be so hard to sell them and close them, no matter how good your sales team is and no matter how good your DM setting team is. So what has worked best for me in the past in booking in calls for one of my high ticket businesses? I've got multiple high ticket businesses. One of them is my wealth network, my business coaching mentoring, and another one is my software company where we build websites and apps for online trainers and we help them grow and scale their business. We've done over 100 mil in revenue for our trainers through our platform. So we have signed up quite a few people at a high ticket price. Now, in saying that, what is the number one way to get people to book in for a call? If you've warmed up your audience through good content on the front end, the number one way is literally do an Instagram story or a Facebook story or a Snapchat story, wherever your audience is, and do something like, DM me the word online if you need help making money online, or maybe you sell a fitness program. DM me the word 10 kg if you need help losing 10 kgs in the next 2 months. Whatever it is, just get people to DM you a certain word if they're interested in achieving the result. Whatever that result is depends on what your offer is and what you help people do. That seems to be the best way to get all of the inbound DMs come in. These are people that are super warm. They've literally DM'd that word because they want help achieving this. So now the DM setter in the Instagram account, whether it's you or a VA, virtual assistant, they now chat to them. Let's just say they're an online trainer, and let's just say the people signing up are wanting to lose weight. The person in the DM just vets them. Okay, cool. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Why haven't you achieved that yet? Do you not know what to do? Is it time? What is it? And just find out a little bit of information from this person, and then that setter's job is to see if they are qualified. For example, if they're a 16-year-old kid at school that doesn't have a job, they're probably not going to be qualified in order to be able to pay for a 3K offer, unless they've got a big crypto bag. But for the most part, they won't. Now, if it's a lawyer, he's 40 years old, lives in New York, wants to get in shape, this is probably someone with some money who would be qualified. So depending on the results will depend on who gets booked in. Now, what's another way to get people into calls? Create polls in your story. We'll just talk about an online trainer, as this seems to be the majority of people selling high ticket for the most part. Create a poll in your story. Are you happy with your weight loss progress this year so far? Yes and no. Every single person that votes on that poll no, you go and send a DM. Hey, I just seen that you voted no, you're not happy with your results so far. Why is that? Do you have a meal plan? Do you have a workout program? Start that conversation with them. Then book them in for a call. Create question boxes. Question boxes are another great way to get people in. Put the question box up, maybe it's a picture of you eating some food, have the question box, and then simply just say, what is the hardest thing about getting in shape? Training or nutrition? Whatever they reply back, then you start conversating on that. Oh, so diet is your biggest struggle. What do you struggle with the most? Is it sticking to the meal plan? Do you want a variety of foods? Is it your time to meal prep? Start that conversation, warm them up, and then let them know that you can help them achieve the results and you have the solution, and then book them in for a call. That's what it comes down to. DM outreach. DM outreach is very good. Inbound DMs are always going to be the best because they're people DMing you, but outbound DMs work. Every single new follower that you get, you should be DMing. Hey, thank you very much for following me. I appreciate that. How's your fitness goals? What are you up to? Are you bulking? Are you cutting? Are you happy? Blah, blah, blah. Start that conversation, book them in. People that like your posts, people that comment on your posts, DM them. Hey, thanks for that comment. Start the conversation. It's all about starting conversations. And honestly, guys, the reason why most people don't book in enough calls is simply because they don't do enough DM outreach. When I was the appointment setter and the sales guy for my software company, Macroactive, I was sending out 60 DMs per day. And I would have done more, but I kept getting restricted on my Instagram account for sending out too many DMs because I thought I was a bot, but I'm not a bot. Like, it was me, I just grinding. So I had to do 20 in the morning, 20 at lunch, 20 in the evening. I couldn't do any more than that, otherwise I got restricted. But it comes down to volume. 60 DMs per day, 30 days in a row, month after month after month. So many DMs going out. Of course I am going to get someone interested. No one puts in the work, no one puts in the effort. I speak to so many people in the in the online training space, the high ticket space. They can't book enough calls. And I'm like, okay, how many hours a day do you work in your business? And then I go, oh, 4. Okay, cool. So in that 4 hours, how many people are you reaching out to? It's like crickets. I'm like, so what are you doing for these 4 hours if you're not reaching out to people? If you're not reaching out to people and booking people into calls, you're not going to have a full calendar. You need to be doing the grind. You need to be doing the work. It's all about having that conversation, letting them explain what their goals are, letting them explain what their pain points are, why they haven't achieved that, and then you're the solution to that. Book them in for a call. That's what it comes down to, guys. Now, obviously, I recommend doing your own DM outreach, doing your own appointment setting, It should be you in the DMs and it should be you on the sales call at the start. You need to learn the business. You need to understand the business. I was doing all my own DM setting. I was doing all my own sales calls for my software company, Macroactive. I've closed more than $1 million in deals over the time that I was doing that. You need to do it first. You need to get your hands in there. You need to understand it. You don't want to do that forever though, because you need to scale, but you need to learn it first. Once you learn it first, then you can hire people to do it for you. Hire a VA, get them from Upwork or Fiverr or wherever. Then you want to get someone in your account doing those DMs, doing that appointment setting, and you want to have a sales team. I closed a lot of deals because it was me and because I had the social proof and I had the credibility and I had the trust and I generated millions of dollars online. So they believed in me and they wanted me to help them. So they joined me. But I am not a good salesperson. I am terrible at sales. I was more the guy that like, hey, this is the offer. If you want it, cool. If not, no problem. Ball's in your court. Think about it. Come back to me. Like, I'm not an aggressive salesperson. But I still sold deals because the product that we have gets results and it's amazing. My software platform. As I said, we've generated over 100 million revenue for the trainers on our platform. No one compares to us in this space. But I was an aggressive seller. I'm just not, I don't like to force people into anything. So I'm always like, hey, ball's in your court, think about it. If you want to move forward, reach back out to me. But when you're running a business, you need to eventually get people that are sharks, that are salespeople. I don't advise pressure selling. I don't like that. But if you have a good product and you have something that can get people results and help people change their lives, then you need a good sales team to sell them on that, because it's going to be better off for that prospect. So to scale it, you need to have the appointment setters, do the 60 DMs per day, do the stories, do the polls, DM outbound, all the likes, all the followers, all the comments, all of that. Mass scale. And then get another appointment setter. So you've got multiple appointment setters in your account, booking into calls with your sales team. Repeat, 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 repeat. And that's what you grow up. Following up old leads. If people don't sign up, it doesn't mean that they don't want to sign up ever. It just might be the wrong time for them. If someone was kind of interested and they needed help but they didn't sign up, follow up with them in 3 months' time. Everyone that doesn't convert, follow up with them. The follow-up game is powerful. Now, depending on what your high ticket offer is, if you're selling to people that follow you, or if you're just selling to specific people, like I was for my software company, it wasn't people that followed me, it was to specific people, online trainers, I would go and I would search hashtags, or I would search certain words. Online trainer, personal trainer, bikini, athlete, pro bodybuilder, IFBB, Olympia, fitness model, fitness coach. All of these words are relevant people to my software company. I would just search one word, go through the entire list, DM them all. So if your offer is selling to people that are not actually following you, use that same strategy. Literally use that same strategy. You can also go through your own followers list if you are selling to people that is your audience, which 95, if not more % of the high ticket offers are. Go to your followers, start on A, DM every single person starting with A. Once you've done that, go to B, DM every single person starting with B. If you don't have the time, get a VA to do it. If you're not doing it, you're not trying hard enough. Now, the best and the most effective thing that I've ever done to drive warm inbound leads into my inbox that are interested in my program is I stopped posting on my Instagram story for 24 hours. I let it die. Completely die. Nothing in there. Then I did a 1 story post. On that story post, there is the call to action with DM me the word online, if you need help making money online, blah, blah, blah. Do not post anything else for 24 hours. I guarantee you, because of the Instagram algorithm or the Facebook algorithm or the Snapchat algorithm, blah, 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 or the Snapchat algorithm, you will get 5 times, if not 10 times more views. When I do that on Instagram and there's not a whole bunch of stories, there is only 1 story with a call to action, and I don't post anything else for 24 hours, that 1 story alone will get 10 times the amount of views. It is crazy. And because it gets 10 times the amount of views, you get 10 times the amount of inbound leads, people DMing you. Every single one of those DMs that come in, chat to them, conversate with them, understand what they need help with, what are their pain points, why they haven't achieved that yet. Let them know that you can help them achieve that. Book them in for a free call. On that call, you go over those same things, and then you close them because you can help them achieve that. And that is what you need to be doing if you truly want to smash it through the high ticket space, booking in leads through the DM. Do not ignore the DM outreach. Do not ignore the power of booking in leads through DM. If you are not sending out 60 DMs per day, you're not trying hard enough. It's as simple as that. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. For more help with making money online, growing and scaling an online business, click the links down below. There is an option to join my Wealth Network. There's also the option to join my free Telegram group where I put lots of daily content in there, even crypto stuff from time to time. So check out the links. If you need help, Join the Wealth Network, and we'll see you on the inside.